currently a leader or aspire to be one someday, it is important to remember that good leadership requires skills that must be constantly honed and refined. Being a leader is about more than just having a certain job title. It's all about having the direction, perseverance, and ability to motivate other people to achieve a common goal.
A very warm welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Salman bin Ali Khamis Al-Behrani, Scout Supervisor, the General Directorate of Education in North Al-Batina Governorate. A worthy guest, Mr. Hamad bin Khamis bin Ubaid Al-Fazari, Ms. Thuraya bin Saeed bin Al-Mamari, Mr. Khamis bin Surur bin Mubarak Al-Balushi, and Mr. Ali bin Mazid bin Abdullah Al-Marzuki. Members of the School Managing Committee, Principal Ma'am, Vice Principal Sir, parents, teachers, and my dear friends, I, Arsalan,
And I, Jamie Ramaya,
are your hosts for the day.
We have gathered here today for the installation of the new council members for this academic session 2022-23 and to thank the outgoing council members for their dedicated services. I request everyone to rise for the Royal Anthem of Oman and National Anthem of India. We request our principal, Ms. Sanchita Verma, to present the bouquet to our chief guest. No new endeavor is said to be complete without prayers. So let us all join in celebrating this auspicious day with the prayer song, Humko Jeevan Dene Wale.
देना हमको
flag bearers of the School Council 2021-22 are now marching in.
It gives us immense pleasure to introduce the selection panel for the School Council 2022 to 2023. May I request them to kindly join us on the dais. The selection committee members are Mr. Yashveer Singh, Vice Principal, Mr. Ludraj, HOD of the Maths Department, Ms. Indra Sukumaran, Supervisor of the Middle Section, Mr. Raj Shekharan, HOD of Social Science Department, Ms. Divya Johri, HOD of English Department, Mr. Kamal, HOD of Physical Education Department, Dr. Bini Das, HOD of Science Department, Mr. Kuldeep Singh, Faculty, Physical Education. Please put your hands together for the members who have done a wonderful job in selecting the new council members. Thank you, members.
Every moment is a golden one for her who has the vision to recognize it. She leads every child into the path of success with the plans for the future generation. Here we have one such dynamic personality. She is none other than our principal, ma'am. So I would request our principal to encourage us with a few words of wisdom.
Good morning, namaskar, and assalamu alaikum. Dear parents, students, and staff members, before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. But when you become a leader, success is all about growing others. I welcome our chief guest, Mr. Salman bin Ali bin Khamis Al-Bahrani, Scout Supervisor, the General Directorate of Education in North Al-Batina Governorate, other dignitaries, Mr. Hamad bin Khamis bin Obaid Al-Fizari, Ms. Thoraya bin Saeed bin Ali Al-Mamri, and Mr. Khamis bin Surur bin Mubarak Al-Balushi, and Mr. Ali bin Majid bin Abdullah Al-Marzuki. Thank you so much for gracing the occasion, sir. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq and pray for his good health, happiness, and long life. We are extremely grateful to the citizens of Oman for their affection and hospitality that we consider Oman as our second home. Investiture ceremony is an important occasion where a school entrusts its upcoming leaders with certain roles and responsibilities. Delegation of responsibility and giving authority to children is important as it teaches them lifelong skills of being powerful and being caring at the same time. It's not the power alone, it is also the power of empathy, sympathy, and caring for others. This investiture ceremony this year is extremely important because this cabinet is coming after pandemic. During pandemic, we had a virtual cabinet and we had to select, conduct interviews and everything on Zoom. So this is the first real cabinet after the school reopening, and the task on the newly elected leaders is arduous. This is extremely important for our school as we believe that it signifies the reliance and confidence that the school places in the newly invested office bearers. Donning the mantle of accountability, they also pledge to bestow their duties to the best of their abilities. We believe that this takes them a step closer to being responsible citizens of the country with true potential and experience to lead. The Students' Council members are chosen following a rigorous step-by-step process. And I thank selection panel for sparing their valuable time. They took time to meet each and child who nominated and who came up to the interview. Those who succeeded, I congratulated them. Those who could not, because it's a tough competition and you win or you lose maybe by half or 1 or 2 marks, but you got a taste that how interviews are conducted. My generation isn't so lucky. If I go back down the memory lane, probably the first interview which I faced was my job interview. How is it going to be? How am I going to face people? Whether it will be comfortable, sometimes comfortable, relaxing, or it was too grilling. So you got a taste of it very, very early in life. So I want all of you to clap for the children who appeared in this process, who participated in the process, who had the courage to nominate themselves and face the process. So we witnessed overwhelming participation from the student community. The laid criteria included parameters like academic performance, participation in co-curricular activities, and then your previous class teacher's report, etc., etc. The shortlisted candidates were then called for a personal interview by the selection board for the final selection. It was surely not an easy task for them to select a few from such a talented group. But the objective evaluation of the panel brought out the best. You have already met the members of the selection panel who are all senior teachers, and they have very long tenure in the school, or some of them have brought very rich experience from their previous schools. So I thank my colleagues, a heartfelt thanks to all of you. As a principal, I take this opportunity to thank them for the excellent work they have done. About the school, we have reopened and we are on a winning spree. Aman Saji stood first among all Indian schools in Oman. We have secured second position in science stream and second position in commerce stream all over Oman. And this year, these children had some virtual, some real classes. You are all lucky to have all real classes, so I'm expecting to do better in the field of academics. As far as co-curricular activities are concerned, school has started organizing co-curricular activities, and we have started participating in inter-school co-curricular activities, and our first winning came in the form of an inter-school Hindi quiz organized in Muscat by Indian School Wadi Kabir, and Indian School Sohar stood second among all Indian schools in Oman. Yesterday in science competition, Synergy, organized by Indian School Wadi Kabir, science mime competition, and the school's team stood third. Now we have Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav coming up on 3rd. We have style competitions on different dates. Some of them are virtual competitions about mobile app development, code wars. Then we have offline digital symposium, etc., etc. And now I'm looking forward to first position. So all the best to all the students who are going to participate. All the best, and thanks, a big thank you to teachers who are taking trouble and taking their time off away from the school for training and grooming these children. Once again, I congratulate all the newly selected members of the Student Council and all young leaders. You must put forward honest efforts for every endeavor and become an inspiration to others. My sincere gratitude to all the parents for supporting the school so well, and organizers and members of the organizing committee for today's program. Sincere thanks, sincere gratitude to all the staff members, my team ISS, and dear students. Thank you so much.
Your vision, wisdom, and passion for the school are apparent every time you hold an assembly or speak to us. Thank you, ma'am. I am sure these young leaders will sustain the morals of the school and keep the flag of Indian School Sohar soaring high while discharging their duties honestly and fairly. Now, I welcome on stage the school captain of 2021-22, Rohan Suchitran, to speak a few words.
A very good morning to one and all. I am Rohan Suchitran, the head boy of Indian School Sohar, and I stand before you today to deliver my closing statements on the Student Council for the year 2021-22 and welcome the incoming council as they take up their posts. Let me begin by conveying my thanks to everyone who has helped us at every step of our journey. Our principal, Mrs. Sanchita Verma, our vice principal, Mr. Vijashveer Singh, teachers, school staff, and of course, our student body. We are truly thankful for having been given this opportunity and privilege, and we could not have carried out our responsibilities if not for you. Thank you all very much. I think back to that day, nearly 1.5 years ago, a few days after my interviews, when I was notified of the results, and almost immediately, two thoughts entered my mind. The first was that I had finally achieved one of my childhood dreams. I had spent quite a significant part of my junior years looking up to my previous head boys and admiring the way that they led their councils to efficiently organize and manage such a large student body so confidently. And I could only hope to do the same and try my best to be better. The second thought, on the other hand, was to immediately get to work. We already had 3 programs to organize besides handling our own academics, and it was only with the support of my team that we were able to bring them to fruition. I really cannot give them enough credit for their efforts. It was a short while ago that I realized that we would be remembered not as the Student Council for 21-22, but rather as the Online Council. As the head of the longest serving student council in the history of the school, and the only one to handle online, hybrid, and offline school, I will not say that our job was harder than that of previous councils. I will not say that it was easier than theirs either. What I will say is that it has made our experience all the more enriching. We faced challenges previously unknown and saw the school through its return to the physical from the virtual. While it wasn't a simple task, I, and I believe all of my team members, are truly happy to have taken up that duty. From Independence Day to Teachers' Day, from our very own investiture ceremony to the bittersweet farewell, the Student Council had a hand in it all. I would like to conclude with a few words of advice to the incoming council. You will lead a school that returns to normalcy after quite a few years unable to experience it. As a result, it is only natural that you will face some hurdles, some roadblocks. But I know that the diligence and problem-solving ability, as a result of which you have been thusly selected, will lead you past them. Above all, remember that you are a team. Work together, and through your coordination, I am sure that you will be able to lead the student body as well as, if not better than, any other council. Thank you all for lending me your ears, and good.
Thank you, Rohan. Today, as we celebrate investiture of our new student council, we would also like to thank our outgoing student council members for their contribution to the school during the last academic year. I now request our principal ma'am, the captain of this ship, to escort the chief guest to give away the certificate of appreciation to the outgoing council members.
The council members are Cherish Bini, Yellow House Captain;
Sayed Jasra, Yellow House Captain. Sayed Jasra, Yellow House Captain.
Mahintan, Red House Captain; Mahintan, Red House Captain;
Rituja Ramrao Kale, Red House Captain.
Pranav Sabrish, Green House Captain;
Nandana Sunil Kumar, Green House Captain. Charu Mishra, Blue House Captain.
Anish Praful Kadam, Cultural Captain;
Meghna Jaykumar, Cultural Captain.
Aman Saji, School Vice Captain;
Ashna Puri, School Vice Captain.
Rohan Suchitran, School Captain;
Prithya Vijayani, School Captain.
Congratulations to all the outgoing members for doing a commendable job. Investiture ceremony is not just about providing titles, but about conferring responsibilities to the students to take the charge of school and take it to the height they desire, with their leadership and decision-making skills, communication and teamwork. It is our absolute pleasure to request Mr. Salman bin Ali bin Khamis al-Behrani to join respected principal ma'am to pin up the badges onto the position holders so as to instill in the newly elected school prefects a sense of duty and pride. The council members are Rehan Ahmed Khan, Discipline Prefect. Abdullah Minaj, Discipline Prefect. Georgie John Sibbu, Discipline Prefect. We request everyone to please remain silent. Sheikh Afan Zahid, Discipline Prefect. Ram Kumar Bala Subramanian, Discipline Prefect. Arnav Narod Santosh, Discipline Prefect. Jainam Dharmendra Doshi, Discipline Prefect.
Anukya Mandal, Discipline Prefect. Afseen, Discipline Prefect. Rosemary Paul, Discipline Prefect. Prefect. Jemi Sunil, Discipline Prefect. Shruti Harikumar Pillai, Discipline Prefect. Pranaya Prem Kumar, Discipline Prefect. Srishti Pandey, Discipline Vice Captain.
Yash Bhaskar, Discipline Vice Captain.
Lisa Pearl Fernandez, Sports Vice Captain.
Nitin Kishore Rajesh Kumar, Sports Vice Captain.
Ashita Singh, Yellow House Vice Captain.
Aditya Sajeev, Yellow House Vice Captain.
Ruby Hiren Kumar Joshi, Red House Vice Captain.
Soumya Arora, Red House Vice Captain.
Niyati Bhatia, Greenhouse Vice Captain.
Mithil Sai, Greenhouse Vice Captain. Savio George, Blue House Vice Captain.
A.S. Sushantika, Blue House Vice Captain.
Divya Vaghasya, Yellow House Captain.
Saloni Singh, Yellow House Captain.
John Emmanuel, Red House Captain.
R. Vanisha Christilla, Red House Captain.
Jeet Dekiwadia, Greenhouse Captain.
Ratanjot Kaur, Greenhouse Captain.
Tamil Kumaran, Blue House Captain.
Anshita Tiwari, Blue House Captain.
Chris Tripathi, Discipline Captain.
Kirtana Joy, Discipline Captain.
Kush Solanki, Cultural Captain.
Gopika Krishna, Cultural Captain.
Sitambar Ishwar, Sports Captain.
Ankita Sriram, Sports Captain.
Vasudev Pillai, School Vice Captain.
Spandana, School Vice Captain.
Aman Saji, School Captain.
Ashna Puri, School Captain.
We request our new house in charges for this academic session to join us on the dais. The new house in charges are Blue House, Miss Latifa Begum. Mr. Bijo Joseph. Greenhouse, Dr. Paramjeet Oberoi and Mr. Major Verghese Matthew. Red House, Miss Omna Krishnan and Mr. Raja Pareru. Yellow House, Miss Shirley Joseph and Mr. German Joshua Alexander.
The day is carried into existence by a pledge of a sunnier future as the new council members get ready to be devoted. The new council members are now trooping in to take their positions. The most anticipated moment has finally arrived, the oath-taking ceremony. I request Principal Ma'am to administer the oath.
So, ready for the oath? We solemnly affirm that we will bear faith and allegiance in the principles laid down by our institution, and we will uphold the integrity of Indian School Sohar, and that we will faithfully and honestly discharge our duty about which we are about to enter to the best of our ability and knowledge, without fear or favor, for the welfare of the students and institution, in accordance to the authority. Jai Hind!
Now, I would request Principal Ma'am to present the memento to our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Salman bin Ali bin Khamis Al-Bahrani.
As the new school captain, Ashna takes the mantle of accountability. I invite her to propose the vote of thanks.
A warm and graceful morning to our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Salman bin Ali bin Khamis Al-Bahrani, Scout Supervisor, the General Directorate of Education in North Al-Batina Governorate. Our worthy guest, Mr. Hamad bin Khamis bin Ubaid Al-Fazari, Ms. Thoraya bin Said bin Ali Al-Mamri, Mr. Khamis bin Sarur bin Mubarak Al-Balushi, and Mr. Ali bin Mazid bin Abdullah Al-Mazuki. Our Honorable President, School Managing Committee, Mr. Abraham George, members of the School Managing Committee, Principal Mrs. Sanchita Verma, Vice Principal Mr. Yashvi Singh, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. I may fall short of words to express my emotions and my gratitude for the opportunity I've received to be the head girl of the school and to propose the vote of thanks. Firstly, I would like to thank God for the countless blessings and making the day a magnificent one. I thank our chief guest, Mr. Salman bin Khamis Al-Bahrani, for accepting our invitation and making this a very special and memorable ceremony. Thank you, worthy guest, for gracing this occasion with your presence. I extend my sincere thanks to our beloved principal for awakening the passion and desire to support us, a ladder to reach the pole of success. Ma'am, your constant encouragement has helped us in the best way. Thank you for showing such faith and giving us, the school council, this opportunity. My sincere thanks to the Vice Principal, Mr. Yashvi Singh, for continuing to inspire us to come up with zeal and dedication. With profound reverence, I mention my deepest sense of appreciation and would place on record my heartfelt thanks to all the teachers in the selection committee, because of whose guidance and faith in us that we have reached this position today. Thank you, Mr. Kamal Gurang, HOD Physical Department, for training us and being with us in order to make this day a memorable one. I would like to thank all the teachers for their close presence in our lives, motivating and encouraging us at every step. We, the school council, will follow the path of truth and never disappoint you. It's time to acknowledge the unconditional love and support given to us by our parents. Thank you, dear parents. This student council will be the epitome of support for the school. And I believe that the council will be cooperative, loyal, and ever ready to take every opportunity that comes our way for the well-being of the school. A team is like a tool set. Not one tool can do all the jobs, but together it can. So let's join hands together to work with team spirit and take our school to greater heights of success. Thank you once again. Have a happy day.
With this, we come to the end of the ceremony. Thank you one and all. Have a great day.